Jason and Jabari. Jason and Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we finally did it, guys. We finally was able to get the 7-star rare champion selector. Huge shout out to everyone that participated and contributed points, because we needed everybody's participation in order to achieve this great milestone. And I am personally thanking everybody, because you guys helped me get my favorite champion in the game at the 7-star rarity, which I did not have. You guys know I've done videos opening crystals and saying how much I really wanted to get Kang, and you guys helped me do that. So thank you very much to each and every one of you guys. Whoever you guys choose is the right answer. I did a video, if you guys haven't chosen already, that might aid you guys in choosing and making your decision. My decision 100% is going to be Kang. Yeah, man, when we get our rewards, hopefully, you know, I'll get the selector again and awaken him. I do like Vision. I think Thanos is cool too. I would love to have them, but I'm gonna awaken Kang, man. I don't care. He doesn't even need the awakening, and I'm going to show you that in this video. I'm gonna awaken Kang, man. Favorite champion in the game, I don't care. He's getting it. He's the guy. And then later on down the road, we'll worry about the others. But yeah, so we're taking them straight up, man. We're not wasting any time. As soon as I saw we hit the selector, I was on it, man. I was like, yo, I'm dropping this vid. Shout out to everyone that hit me up, like, yo, when's the vid coming? When's this coming? When's that coming? You know. So I haven't done the question of the day in a while. We need to bring that back. I am sorry. So the question of the day for today's video, I guess, would be, where would you like to see me take my rank 3 Kang, and what content? So like long form content somewhere specifically, questing content somewhere specifically, war, you know, AQ, incursions. That is the question of the day. Where would you like to see me take Kang? And I'll do my best. I'm not saying he's going to be the best in every aspect of this game, but he definitely can do some things. If you guys say battlegrounds, I'm going to tell you he's not a battlegrounds champion, but I will most certainly take him into battlegrounds and do some friendlies with some friends and show you guys what he can do by himself, which won't be great. But you know what? Hey, that's the question of the day. I set myself up, I know, but yeah. So for defense, I'm going to leave it at armor rating. Even though he's unawakened, his awakened ability does deal with his armor and stored power. So I think that's best for his defense, stat focus, and offense. I want him to be able to crit more, because when he crits hard. So I'm going to do a brief showcase real quick. We're going to go into AOL, Abyss of Legends, this 2.6 million health Iron Man who's super annoying. The only synergy that I have, guys, is the APOC synergy. I do understand that you can use the Odin. I do understand that you can use the War Machine pre-fights for him. Those do help benefit him, but I just wanted to show you guys this single synergy that I've been talking about this whole time. And the way that you have to play this fight, well, the way that I played this fight was you have to watch the hit counters, because when he gets to 10 on that little icon that is tech, he's going to steal all the stored power that you have, plus he's going to have it to his own. He's a very tricky fight. I do not have a way to armor break him. The only specials that I'll be using in this fight are my SP2s. The APOC synergy gives us 20 Furies. Those are permanent. Unless they get nullified, they're not going away, and they do benefit him greatly. So the way that I approach this fight is I get up to 9 hits and then fire off my special, because it is 2 hits and then his power gets added on the 10th hit of the first hit of my special 2, and then I steal all the power away. So that's what I'll be doing this entire fight while we're ramping up. In these AOL fights, you have a certain amount of hits that you can use before basically they go unblockable, unstoppable, and you're just gonna die. So notice how hard my heavies are going to be, because primarily I'm going to be using heavies throughout this fight, and we're going to get a lot of crits on our heavies soon. And it's very consistent. That number, when you guys see it, is very consistent. There it was right there. That was a 60k heavy. That was a 60k heavy. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty good in my opinion, for just a heavy attack, right? And there, once again, we drain all of his power, so he's a very good power control champion. He can do the stun lock. That is viable in Alliance War and stuff like that, but I don't display it here. I only utilize the relic once or twice, and that's because I mismanaged the power. But you will see all these 60k. There was another 60k heavy. It's like 66, 65, 68. It'll be somewhere around there. But yeah, he he hits really hard, as I've been telling you guys. I did say he's good for long form content, because he absolutely is. That's where I have to bring in the striker, because he evaded. They do have a chance to evade, and since I knew that was going to be a thing, I just there's a 63k heavy, by the way, and then I utilized my striker to give him the 10 hits, because striker do count as hits towards his hit counter. So you actually don't really want to use the striker, but there the striker actually kind of helped me stay within my rotation of how I was trying to do this fight. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be this fight. The danger in this fight, aside from that, is when he gets to his final 15%, he will have that indefinite armor up that you see, and then he'll gain his passive armor ups as well. So his power gain is going to go through the roof. He's going to have a special at hand every few seconds, and of course, if you don't hit him within a certain amount of time, then your hit timer is going to count down, and you can count out, and then basically they're going to go unstoppable, unblockable, and gain a crap ton of power, and then you're going to eat a special 3 and die. So it's a very challenging fight for Kang. It did take me a few times. The first time that I tried to do this fight, I literally got him down to 1%, and I didn't hit him, and he went red, and I was super sad. So it took me another few times to do it, but we got it. So this is and will be a solo. There was a 65k crit on the heavy again, and the only reason why I want to show you just him and Apocalypse synergy is because it's very feasible in war. That's 2 champions you take in, and then you can add an additional champion. So I just wanted to show you that. Again, it's good for long form content. It couldn't be good for questing. I mean, I've never taken them into AQ, but it works for AQ, right? And incursions would be fun because he does have an armor. It's gone now because I got hit by the heavy, which does an armor break, but he does have an armor, and with some of those hacks, he could probably go pretty crazy. Also, he gets the Furies with Apocalypse, so there's something that with Furies it helps out immensely as well. So that would be pretty fun, but again, that's up to you guys where you guys realistically would like to see him. And if it's war, I would have to get that signed off by my officers. They did say they're willing to let me bring him into war, like during the season, if it makes sense. We can't just, like, I mean, we play high tier war, guys. We can't just come up with some nonsense, and I honestly wouldn't suggest nonsense either, because they know I'm a competitor as well. I say things that actually do make sense when it comes to me taking Kang in. I don't just say, oh yeah, Kang can take everything, because he honestly cannot, but he can take a lot. And he can do some unique fights that maybe some people are overlooking with the right combination of mastery setup and the right combination of how you approach the fight. And I've done a good job at proving that, I was told. So but anyway, yeah, so we're getting down to the final 15% here. So it's about to get really tricky at this point. Our block proficiency is actually pretty good. If we hadn't got whacked in the face a couple of times, that's just like the second or third time we got whacked in the face, our health bar would be a lot higher, which is really good. He's very sustainable in that regards. We actually get off a lucky SP2 to stay within our rotation there. But yeah, he can be a small tank for sure. And when he gets his awakened ability, like I said, it's based on stored power. So he actually would take very minimal damage and blocked damage when he's awakened, which I am absolutely planning on doing if I get lucky enough to get him out of the banquet rewards. And then, like I said, we'll focus more so on getting the others. That's another 60k heavy. It's been very consistent at this point. He is in his final 15%, so he will be throwing out specials left and right. So now we're just getting kind of cornered, and this is where a lot of people get cornered and they have the most trouble, which makes sense. I need to stay within my rotation, otherwise I'm going to throw myself off and give him power. So I have to be patient here. And again, there's no way really to get rid of his armor with Kang, so I have to hit him one more time, hope he doesn't evade, and then I can fire off my special 2. We get it. We almost pushed ourselves to 3 bars. He was red, but then we took it away. They do get increased ability accuracy, so I think that's why he didn't completely get drained, or it was because of the armor up and he was already gaining power after we took the 3 bars away. But either way, he's down to 6%, and now we're just playing this waiting game. We're getting cornered because he's getting a little bit more aggressive because he can throw off more specials, and his specials do push you back if you're wanting to dex them. Now that was the game lag, and I'm like, this game's trying to kill me at this point, right? It lagged hard. If you guys saw that, I'm like, come on, man, I'm almost done. And then we get another 60k crit for game. So that is a really brief showcase of long form content. 2.6 million health, only in 113 hits in total, guys. So that's pretty crazy. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Kang gameplay, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.